Welcome to Politics, Economics, and More. Your go-to channel for insights, analysis, and updates on happenings and developments in Nigeria and the global space. Our goal is quality analysis to deepen engagement and foster dialogue on happenings around you. To get notified of new uploads, please subscribe and hit the notifications button. It is no longer news that the United States government has turned 180 degrees from being anti-crypto to becoming pro-crypto. Under President Biden, crypto projects and promoters were slammed with various lawsuits by the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). This slowed their progress and even reduced the rate of adoption as regulated organizations and businesses were wary of having anything to do with Bitcoin and crypto. The 2024 presidential election campaign and debates featured a lot of discussions and promises in respect of crypto. By November, when the election was called and President Trump announced as winner, the crypto market saw a jump in prices, with some established crypto seeing a price increase of more than 300% following his election victory. Upon inauguration in January 2025, President Trump made a couple of pronouncements and executive orders in line with campaign promises supporting the crypto industry. Pending lawsuits were withdrawn, the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, was fired from his position, and most importantly, a strategic Bitcoin and crypto reserve was established. This all led to a further price appreciation. Beyond President Trump's administration's pro-crypto stance is the fact that the U.S. Congress have majority of legislators also in support of the industry. The pro-crypto Congress has seen 3 crypto-related bills passed by the House, one of which has also been passed by the Senate. They are the Genius Act, the Clarity Bill, the Anti-CBDC Bill. The Anti-CBDC Bill is meant to prevent the U.S. Central Bank, popularly referred to as the Federal Reserve, from issuing a central bank digital coin. A central bank digital coin, as implied by the name, is issued by the central bank. It is believed it would give the government excessive power over users of the coin and would essentially be a negation of the concept of decentralization on which crypto is founded. The bill would thus prevent the Federal Reserve from issuing such. The second is the Clarity Bill, provides regulatory clarity for the crypto industry by segmenting various cryptos into 2. Those described as matured, being largely or fully decentralized, will be under the regulatory watch of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC. Those considered as not matured or less decentralized will be regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. This bill will go a long way in ensuring crypto project founders and promoters comply with necessary applicable laws and regulation. The third piece of legislation is the Genius Act. It was signed into law by President Trump on July 18 and relates to stablecoins. The act creates a clear and simple regulatory framework for issuing US dollar-backed stablecoins. Stablecoins are cryptocurrencies whose value remains stable and do not fluctuate like Bitcoin and other cryptos. This is because they are backed by other underlying assets on a one-to-one basis. The Stablecoin Act, according to some commentators, will ensure continued dominance of the US in global finance. Every US dollar-denominated stablecoin issued will automatically require equivalent amount of fiat US dollar held as reserve either in a US bank or US Treasury bills. This will create long-term relevance and demand of the US dollar and Treasury bills, as stablecoins issuance and usage can only grow in the coming years. It undoubtedly secures the dollar as the world reserve currency with expected mass adoption of cryptos. Going by the privacy, flexibility, and decentralization stablecoins provide, greater innovation can be expected. The combination of the above acts and proposed bills will ensure crypto will no longer operate under uncertainty. The crypto industry is essentially unshackled and can be expected to evolve with facilitating mass adoption. In addition, the Federal Reserve that regulates U.S. banks also issued a directive allowing U.S. banks to custody crypto for their customers. With this full throttle support for crypto, what can we expect in the coming months and years? Expected implications. Foremost is the fact that crypto will go mainstream, with banks holding crypto for themselves and their customers. We can expect a wider adoption across various segments of society, both in and outside the US. While fiat currencies issued by governments will continue to enjoy wide usage, their inherent limitations and drawbacks will see individuals and businesses explore stablecoins for payments and money transfers and other cryptos for store of value, among other uses. Bitcoin is now commonly referred to as digital gold. By the way it is structured in terms of limited supply and halving of mining rewards every 4 years, its value will increase in perpetuity regardless of the price fluctuations that may be witnessed. This makes it a very good alternative as store of value compared to regular fiat currencies issued by government central banks. Besides the ever-increasing value, Bitcoin is decentralized, meaning there is no central authority managing or controlling its flow. Stablecoins, on the other hand, will address the high cost and limitations associated with existing fiat-based payment systems. A couple of crypto projects are designed to ensure speedy payment and money transfer with settlement achieved in seconds at a fraction of the cost of existing payment system. With the US paving the way, other governments of the world will be expected to adopt similar stance, thus hastening global adoption. With banks getting on board the crypto train, adoption will become faster. While Nigeria and other African countries have had some level of adoption and usage in the last few years, accelerated crypto adoption will kick in as previously skeptical persons will join the decentralized bandwagon. More users, including businesses, will be enthralled with the speed, flexibility, and privacy crypto provide. As the world financial system evolves and adapts to digital currency, no one can afford to sit on the sidelines. It is important to get educated and informed on this evolving technology and adapt or become a dinosaur. We welcome your thoughts and comments. Please remember to subscribe, like and share.